As usual, when we wake up in the morning, we're in a new place. This time it's the beautiful Greek island of Corfu, a favorite. And we're not the only cruise ship in port today. The Norwegian Jade is visiting. So we have breakfast with a view. We then take it easy for a while, get a drink, noticing the 5-masted schooner, the Royal Clipper, that we saw in Catakalon, has also arrived here. No doubt at a fair clip. A magnificent sailing ship. Rachel is asking herself, would I like to take a trip on that? So time to disembark and get some good shots. We're on a 2-week cruise that has returned here after 1 week to give us a whole day here before continuing on the 2nd week. A bus takes us to the port entrance.
Well, this marks the halfway point between the cruises, and we're back in Corfu town to do a bit of exploring, because when we arrived last week it was thunderstorms. So today we're trying to catch up on what we missed last week.
We then got a taxi into the center of Corfu and proceeded to have a coffee in the Black Cat, where we actually had coffees on our last 2 trips here. The first thing I noticed is that there are fewer people here than last time, and far less going on. Our favorite street musicians had all disappeared. And I have to say I enjoyed it much more when there were crowds of people here. Having said that, the price of everything had gone down. We'd already explored most of the town on the last trips. However, one thing that I was unable to explore was the new fortress. The first time we didn't have time. The second time, it was closed. So we ascend the hill in the hope that this would be 3rd time lucky. What happened next was indeed lucky. We arrived at 3:36 in the afternoon, only to meet the attendant coming to close the gate. Apparently it closes at 4 and the last admission is 3:30, but she kindly allowed us to come in. Not only that, she actually showed us around. The new fortress was a Venetian fortress built on the hill of St. Mark that affords great views over the town below. A very pleasant place to visit. The current buildings which exist within the fortress were built by the British during their rule of the island from 1815 to 1863. So Rachel and I enjoyed walking around. We were the only people there, and were able to get some great shots. It is a very interesting place to visit. I love to soak in history and imagine what it was like in times past. Imagining what it would be like 200 years ago. At times like this, realizing why I love traveling. It is the thrill of going to new places, enjoying great scenery, and being able to spend time with Rachel. I certainly wouldn't want to come on my own. And Rachel is shooting too, so I get her shots also. It's always useful to have another pair of eyes on the subject, so to speak. And Rachel sees things that I don't. We had a very enjoyable visit. Now it's time to explore the town a little more.